Hi there guys, and welcome to another Train Sim 2020 video. Today I'm showing you off something that has been worked on quite recently. Really, it is, as you'll have seen in the title, a Class 800 upgrade pack. Now, a few little bits before we start this. First things first, we know that there is an AP pack. AP have the sounds for the electric side of the 800. We are aware of that, and we are aware that Major Wells is making his own 800 as well. This is sort of a stand-in, is what I would say, until that's there. The Azumas are taking over the East Coast. We know that, whether you love them or hate them, kind of irrelevant. They are what they are, and they're coming. To make scenarios playable, a couple of guys within ATS have taken it upon themselves to have a dabble at playing with some sounds and some physics, and Klaus is very kindly working on upgrading, and Kev Butler as well, his original Class 800 reskin. That's not finished yet. This is still all work in progress. Everything that you will see within this pack is pretty much work in progress. But I thought I'd give you guys on YouTube a look, because we showed it off on stream the other day and it went down a storm. So I thought you guys that don't watch the streams should get a look in too. So what's changed so far? Okay, so we have new interior sounds. That has been redone. The externals haven't been touched yet. The horn and stuff we have on a beta version, but not in the version I'll be showing you off today. Physics is a massive one with the Azumas for me. It was like the proverbial off a shovel. This has been tweaked and changed. It now matches real driver data, which we've had, so very kindly been provided with some in-cab footage of speedo and what power handle, with a bit of commentary, so we know what the acceleration and deceleration rates were. Funnily enough, and this is quite rare, it actually matches the manufacturer's spec. So we had the speed and braking curve from the manufacturer, from Hitachi. It's publicly available. It's not something that's been given special to us or anything like that. And actually it matches nigh on, spot on to what was recorded in the cab. It's not a absolute 100% accurate. It's accurate up until, fully accurate up until about 80 miles an hour. No, about 90 miles an hour. And then there are just some slight issues with TS, which means that it has a slightly slower acceleration curve over 90, but we're talking minimal differences and very not probably noticeable in Train Sim, to be honest with you. Cab has had a texture upgrade. A few other little bits and pieces have been added, and I'll show you around the exterior when we go. I'm not taking this all the way to Doncaster, because this was made for a stream, and it was done by Klaus and Twister Red Black Matt. So it includes some weird audio. So David Dickinson is our guard for today's service, and it gets quite rude by the time we get to Doncaster, so I won't be doing that. But we'll take it out of York, give it a bit of thrash up to 125, and then we'll do some breaking so you guys can all hear what has been done so far. But we'll give it a go and show it off for you. Right, let's get started. You'll hear David Dickinson kicking quite quickly, and then we'll get out of that and do it. So again, there are no change on exterior sounds as of yet. There will be on the release version, but not as of yet. So welcome to Matt Cloud's mock-up.
And welcome aboard this
There you go.
LNER Azuma train to London King's Cross. We will call at Doncaster, Newark, North Gate, Peterborough, and London King's Cross.
So we'll get the doors open. Door sounds, got PRM ones, as all of that. There is a slight bug that you'll hear with the AWS. That's been sorted as well. I'll put the DSD on. There's a great DTG bug in this, which we love. And we were on the stream. Me and Klaus couldn't work out where this little extra thing comes from. But it happens on the DTG version as well. And we've got a child object to cover that up soon enough on the latest release. But watch, if you put the DSD on, it disappears. Take DSD off, and it comes back. So we will have the DSD on for this run. We will get our instrument lights on, and we will get our headlights on. Right. And we're about ready to go. So horn and stuff, as I said, the same as what's there. You'll hear a slight cab noises difference. In here you'll notice the texture upgrades. TPWS panel's been redone. We now have the Hitachi logo in here. There's some really exciting things going on with this part of the model, and the cab itself will hopefully have some better additions. This of course is not on the LNER versions. They use the ETCS Speedo here. This is like got a plug socket and stuff for the iPads and that sort of thing. So there may be some upgrades in that sense. I'm not sure how that's going to go. Klaus still wants to work on this bit here. That's the new DSD sound, as you can hear. Right, I'm going to be quiet now so you can hear this. Oh, helps if I put the joystick on. 2 seconds. Be easier for me with the joystick on. Let's get you started. Alright, that's that fine. Pull you back up there. Right, okay. Turn the game volume up a bit for you as well. I think we pulled off with the door still open. So I'll leave us at 125 and give you another minute of silence. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed sort of listening to that pull away. We'll do another stop and then we'll do one from the passenger view because that's also been changed as well. That's been upgraded. So you have new sounds in here. They're still being tweaked. It's still a work in progress. Do remember that. Same with some of the transitions you'll hear through the motor sounds on accelerating with the from stand as well. They'll be changed. But this is just to give you a rough idea of what's happening. The interior in here has been redone. There's a couple of things that need changing, a couple of things that can't be changed. The carpet stripes can't be changed, and well, we can't change them. And the seat maquette needs a slight colour adjustment, if I remember rightly. So we should now hear. Do some braking in a second. So yeah, cab texture upgrade has gone quite nicely. It's not finished at all. There is a lot more that can be done with this that is being worked on as we speak. Lots of little tiny little upgrades, some quite big upgrades, which I'm quite looking forward to. So we'll do some braking now and then we'll repeat that but from the past view. So the braking sounds, well, I'm quite impressed with those. They do sound very nice. I'm happy with those. We'll do a pull away from the passenger view for you as well. and then we'll stop it from about 100-ish. And we'll take a quick look at the exterior model, and then we should be done. Right, okay, I'll show you this exterior now. I'm going to turn this down a little bit again, just so you can hear the voice all right. So this is a upgrade of the update, I suppose, of the original LNER skin that Kev Butler did. This is still not perfect either. The Azuma's too big, that needs shortening down, and we're just waiting on the child objects. So you can see here we have the line that goes through the end on LNER. Because of the way the mapping is on the Azuma, you can't quite do that both sides, so we're just waiting for those to be finished. The other things that child objects that we finished, what child objects do, just for those that don't know, is it means we can apply something that goes over something, to cover something up, basically, or means we can change how things look. Next thing will be here, so you shouldn't really be able to see these window like sills, what am I trying to say? Frames. There we go, window frames. Shouldn't be able to see the window frames like that. There are new destinations as well that are very, very crisp. And yeah, one or two other little bits and pieces to be done on the exterior. But matching it up has been a labour of love for Klaus. Getting the swooshes exactly right and everything like that. It's mad because for me, whilst having a decent exterior is important, it's about the sounds and the physics for me, really. I think there's been some changes on the underframes as well and things like that. So it's been nicely done. Correct font for the numbering as well has been sorted. So all in all, it's looking like an exciting little project. Now, release dates, I don't know. They're cracking on with this a fair whack, but we've got lots of other projects on the go at the moment as well that have priority over this, unfortunately. But this is something we'd like to see out soon enough. Kind of goes hand in hand with an upgrade of the East Coast Mainline merge. That is work in progress still. Please bear with us. It is a huge route. It is 398 miles or something ridiculous. So things are slowly coming afoot. Resignaling is complete on one of the sections and partway through on another couple of sections. So that's decent. That means the speed limits and that will be sorted. Track leads and that have all been sorted. A rework of places like Peterborough. Chris Horsfield did the original upgrade for Pete before us. But there's some new things in the common library and things that we can use now to spruce that up. So there are plans afoot. And of course, working on the East Coast mainline stuff is my sort of bag. I like the East Coast. So it's kind of up there with it. Just finishing off the other routes we have in progress first before we can really put some effort into this in a more commercial sense, put it that way. So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. All constructive criticism is welcome. The guys would love to hear a bit of that. It is their first time making sound packs. It's their first time doing physics changes. I know you guys can't really feel the physics, but you should have been able to see some of the changes that are in there for it. So I do hope this sort of excites you a little bit. I will give you more information closer to release, i.e. what's it going to be, how's it going to be released, that sort of thing. I will let you know that as soon as I do. So thank you very, very much for joining me. Please feel free to like, share and subscribe. Heading over to alanthomsonsim.com for all your up-to-date train sim needs. Heading over to Twitch on a Sunday and Wednesday from 7 PM, and also heading over to the Facebook group if you need any tech support or any help with things, bits and pieces like that. Links are in the description. Once again, guys, thanks ever so much. I'll catch you next time.